Well, I'm Ranger Kooky, and this is part 2 of what they done to me. So I moved him to this location. This is a location I knew a long time ago. I made a video a long time ago about this place. And I moved him here. And they made a nice big camp. They had 2 tents right here. Then over the time, they brought all kinds of stuff out here and a lot of trash, and I try to help them. And they asked me for help. I'm like, all right, here's the rules: do not cut no trees around your camping area, because you need that to use to tie stuff. They asked me to help them, so I was teaching them what to do, what not to do at their camp. You know, don't shit in a bucket right here in your camp. This is the camp I brought them to. It was like somebody's been out here looking through stuff. So I teach them to use the bathroom far away from their camp, but they didn't want to listen. So hang on, I need to check something real quick. I wonder if somebody stole them. Nope, it's still here. Good. That's all I need to know. There's other camps out here. This is basically the homeless camps behind Walmart. So I knew the person a long time ago here. He had a big monster camp. He had everything. Generator, you name it, he had it here. Then somehow something happened to him. His camp got burnt down. And I came back here later on and I see this new stuff. This is where I brought the homeless people here. They had a nice camp, but they just trashed it. I felt bad about letting these people come here, and they promised me to take out the trash. I'm like, bring all the, whatever you bring, make sure you bring out. There's a dumpster right over here. Bring it out. So they didn't want to listen. They want to do what they wanted to do. And from December 25th or 6th, that's when I met these folks. And I met them around in December, and I brought them out here. And I put a tarp up here for them. This place was covered. It was a big porch for them. They had everything. They had this as their storage depot. Tarps going all the way over here. The kitchen, their bedroom. They had a tarp. This whole place was tarped up. From over there all the way over here was all tarped up, so you can have a good living space. If it rained, you could stay underneath this tarp. And people start coming, other homeless people start coming out here and stealing their shit and destroying everything. And they got depressed. So they just left this place was a total disaster, trash, mess. Whoever tried to break into their shit, they destroy everything everywhere. They didn't care about nothing. So they wanted to move, and what they did, they moved up front. And I also had some other stuff I took, and I made a privacy wall, so you can have some type of privacy out here. Not too much. That's all thicket. And there's a trail over here that goes to the road. No, I try to teach them, don't cut no trees in your camp. And they, okay, I'll just cut the tree. I'm like, why? You can use that to tie stuff on. That's why you don't cut trees in your camp. Then I told them not to shit in their camp. Man, what they do? I don't care. So this annoyed me for what I was trying to teach them. And I want to show you. See, I told them to go out there and take a crap way out there. No, they didn't want to listen to me. So what they did is shit in buckets. And they didn't dump them. Didn't dump them at all. And I want to show you all the shit buckets I had to bring. I had to clean. See all these buckets right here? They had shit in every one of them. They didn't give a crap. And I told them that's all you had to do is come out here, find a hole like this, and dump your shit in a hole. You can bury it later. They didn't want to do any of that. So that kind of pissed me off about that. They didn't want to listen to me. So look, I'm not lazy. I did it for them. I took like 13 bags of trash and I brought it to the side of the road, and I was hoping the state would pick it up, but no, state didn't pick it up. So I finally got myself and my friend to help me. I took my truck, brought it to the dump site, picked up every 13 bags of trash, put it on top of my truck, went to the dumpster and threw it in the dumpster. Well, at least I'm honest. I didn't, I did say I'll leave it on the side of the road for the state to pick up, but they didn't pick it up. I had some good times out here, but it's so like, you want to camp here, but there's so many people who's going to. You might wake up with your neck cut, but even though that's not going to happen, not in this location, I don't think. So that's the story. I try to help these homeless people, but the only thing they do is take the biggest knife and stab it in your back. I helped these people out, and when I was cleaning up, I found this knife here. Okay, this is his knife. I found this knife. I put it in my little knife holder right here with my other knife. I got two little knives, and I put those in here. And he saw me with that knife. He asked me for that knife back. I'm like, really? Want your knife back? Wow. He thought about it, and you're like, you can have it. I mean, all the stuff I did for you, and you want your knife back? I didn't say it like that. I'm like, really? Wow, dude. I mean, all the things I think I said all the things I've done for you, and you want this one little knife back? Thought about it and let it go. Now, I brought all their stuff out here, and all day I asked is for 2 headlamps. 2 headlamps. I worked my ass off for these folks. Remember, it was we'll show you the trail. This is the trail I had to bring all their stuff back and forth. And I finally said, hell with this. I'm gonna go grab a wheelbarrow. I went to grab a wheelbarrow, and I brought their stuff back and forth through this trail with a wheelbarrow. Now later on, I think about 3 months being back here, they moved their camp to the front. And that's when they start getting all kinds of stuff. Money. People were giving them hundreds of dollars. Food, money, clothes, camping gear, you name it. People were giving it to them like left and right. Now, I saw this. I told them I'm living in my truck because I didn't want no one to be, would you help me? No, I learned a lesson. Once lessons learned, you learn not to do certain things no more. And so I don't do certain things no more. So I took all their stuff, this trail, twice I did this. One to go bring it back there, and one to bring it back. They're supposed to give me something in return. They never did. So they started to use me. I let it go. I didn't say nothing. I'm at 3 strikes, and I'm done with you. 3 strikes, and I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm done with you. Goodbye. Have a good life. You're not going to use me. Use me, but don't abuse me. So I took them through this, all their stuff, this trail. I'm going to show you what they did after about 3 or 4 months. This whole area is nothing but homeless shelters and homeless places. And while I'm right here on the topic, okay, what's up with my channel? Well, I have nothing to put up. I have done everything, did everything. So I'm just talking about some stuff that was on my mind and what I've been doing for the last 5 or 6 months. From around December to now, I've been like shut down because I've been helping people. I didn't want to make videos of certain things because I didn't want people to go around, oh, he's helping people. No, I'm just out of my heart. I didn't want to go around bragging or showing everyone, oh, look what I'm doing. No, that's not me. I don't brag about helping people, but I'm not bragging here. I'm just telling you what happened over the course of, 5 or 6 months. Since December, around the 25th or 5th, I'm trying to remember the dates. So they moved up here. And they want to leave that goddamn toilet in their camp. And I'm like, no, move it here. So it was like over there. I'm like, no, man, come on, move it like at least 10 more feet away. And so they put the toilet here, which made it kind of hard for the flies to fly through all that to get to the food. And I started doing some stuff here, cooking for them. And they had a nice big camp here. They had like a little porch or sit-in area. It's a bad area. It's all wet. This is where they had their little porch. And over here they had like I made a little kitchen area. So I was cooking. I was doing all the cooking for them here. They had like 3 of these things and we used it as a table. I had like a little L shape. And I did all the cooking for them because they were getting free food. People see them on right here on the road. They had a bunch of blinds and their well, I'm Ranger Kooky. I want to talk about my channel. What's going on with it? What's going on? Alright, it's called Blackout. What is Blackout? What I did and went to every video I ever created and put it on private. Because I have nothing to think about or make or do a video about. Crab spider. So I put everything on pause for all the things going on. I'm trying to help other people and homeless people. And I finally just said it's over with. I'm not going to help nobody else. Homeless people are just users and abusers. They'll use you, abuse you for their own gain. So don't let them fool you. They're there to use you. I tried to help some people with, help them. But they turn out just using me. So I stopped helping people. And now I'm back making videos again because I'm not helping nobody. Every time I try to help people, they just use you. Yeah. Okay, I just wonder what that was. Alright. Yeah, I'm in the homeless location where a lot of homeless people built their homes in the back of Walmart. Well, not back of Walmart, back of Home Depot. And there are some beautiful woods out here, and I want to show you a couple camps I found and clean. I think I made a video out here. I think it's on my Facebook. Cleaning camps. You have homeless people, and I think, yeah, this is it. And all my videos have been put on private because I'm trying to make new content, and I can't. I already done it. I even put where I said, subscribers, if you could get me something I've never done before, you get a Glock knife for helping me find something to make or do or make a video about. And So far, no one can come up with one thing that I can make or think about or do on my videos. So I'm just doing something that's random. I like doing survival and bushcrafting stuff, but I did it all. I did everything. So if you can think of something I can do on my channel, I'll be happy to hear it so I can do it. Anything. If you want to see a remake or redone or something that you saw in my videos and you're like, hey, I really want you to talk about this, I'll be happy to talk about any subject, any topic you can come up with. I don't care what the topic is or subject, I'll be happy to talk about it or do it or make it or my thoughts and views about it. There's so many, last time I was out here I found all kinds of new campsites that I didn't see the first few times I came out here. Here's a campsite that's like 100 years old, figure of speech, but somebody took some pipes and tried to build something here. This grew later, or it was here. This shows you how old that is by maybe something that grew, because this looks like it's all been patted down and was used. Alright, sorry about that. So if you want to remake or you wanted me to redo something that you've never seen in a long time, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to remake something or redo. One thing about out here, got these sticky vines everywhere, and they hang everywhere. Should have brought my machete, but my dumb ass said, hey, you don't need no machete, you'll be alright. I should have walked the other way instead of this way. They're everywhere. Imagine being out here after dark with no flashlight. Woohoo! Wee, Mama Derg. Alright, here's another. I don't call this a campsite. I think it's an overlay of the ditch over here. Overlay means washed over. There's a ditch right there. And there was an old trail. I saw this old trail right here. And that could be also litter, finish this can, throw it there. This goes to another camp. And it's kind of overgrown with sticky wires. I'm going to take a walk back there. Wait a minute, I think I already passed it up. No, I didn't pass it up. It's further back. And there's a nice little ditch there. Nice fresh water. So you got fresh water. You just have to filter it with a good filter system. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot how to get there. It's through this way. It's right over there. I'm not going no further. It's sticky viruses everywhere. And it's almost dark. And I forgot to bring a flashlight. But I'll get out if I have to. No big deal with me. I'll get out. Oh yeah, there's another camp over there on that side. That looks new. Alright, the reason why I do this back and forth motion, I can see different things. There's a little white thing, but right there, you can't see it because of the camera. There's another campsite over there too. There had so many campsites of homeless people out here. I'm like, geez. Could have been the same person just moving about. It could be new people over time. Some campsites are really old and some are very new. Some left their tents out here and it's just rotten. The only thing you see is the little frame of the sticks of the tents, and the material is so rotten you touch it, it just falls apart in your hands. Alright, so that's why I'm not making many videos no more, because I have done everything. Now if you give me some ideas, or what would you do, or what would you like me to make, let me know below in the comments. If not, my channel is dead. I have no contact, no more any type of stuff to make unless you come up with like, hey, I want you to remake this video for me, or tell me what you would do this, or what would you do with that, and I'll make a video about it. But if you can't, if no one can't, boy, getting stuck with these things in your face, it's not a pretty freaking sight. Ow, 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 ow. Probably bleeding now. So that's why I'm not making any more videos, because I have done everything. Unless you come up with an idea or something that you want to see again, let me know below. Now, blackout, what I did is turn off all of my videos to private. Then I schedule them to put them back out. So it's like making, like being refreshed. Starting over, but not starting over. It's like you get to see my old videos now. Because no one watches old videos. But it's not showing up on your feed that's, hey, there's a old video that I already watched. I don't know. I mean, I tried, and the videos still not popping up on other people's feeds because they already watched them, or it's old. It's not a new video. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's called blackout. It means all my videos are now going to reset everything and start over. So if you watch my channel, you'll see a new video, but it's really an old video, but it looks like a new video. You know, somebody came out here and put a tent. See these sloughs? Okay, and see this? I mean, that's a water spot. Somebody put their tent right here. The first rain came and flooded him out. I took the tent down and put it over there with the other tent things I had over here, so they can maybe go over there instead of in the swamp. So if you have any suggestions or have anything you like to re-see, let me know and I will make a video. Until then, I'm doing a reset or blackout of my videos, put them all on private, setting them up as a schedule area, and the videos will pop up once a week of old videos. So if you want to watch some of my old videos, just be watching my channel. You'll see new videos pop up once a week. Maybe a new video, so you might get 2 videos if I make one, like I'm making that one now. If not, you're going to be seeing old videos unless somebody comes up, hey, I have an idea, once you make this type of video, and I'll be happy to make it. See, there's Walmart, Home Depot's over here. Alright, I'm Ranger Kooky, and I'll see y'all later. There's a bayou over here. And I'll talk to y'all later, just to let y'all know what's going on in my channel. I'm free of all the homeless people. I'm free of all those people. But right now it's so hot, I don't want to do a darn thing. August is the hottest. July, August is always the hottest months of the year for me. So right now I'm just chilling, holding back on some things. But when it gets a little colder, I'll be making some more videos. Oh, and tell you the story about the other people at the POW camp next. So if you're interested in that, I'll make a video about that. I'll try to help some other people try to redeem humanity. Redeem humanity. You basically show me that humans are not completely assholes. But the tent was right over here. Somebody brought this back here, and this came from Sam's, and it's all rotten now because they thought somebody stood back here. That's new. Somebody left the TV, but it's broken. But they had their tent here. Then somebody paid for a whole motel for them for a whole week. And it was there for a whole week. I'm like, dude, you got to go check your camp. Somebody's going to go in there and steal. And what happened? Somebody came into the camp and stole all kinds of stuff. It wasn't all one day. It was like every other day something's come up missing. And I'm like, dude, you had to go out there and protect your camp. Okay, do it your way. Don't listen to me, basically. You don't have to. No one has to listen to me. I don't know nothing. So this is their new camp, and they're like people giving them camping gear. And I'm like, hey, can I have that? Oh man, I'll sell it to you. I'll trade it. You won't give it to me? Oh no, I can't do that. I need money. I need money. Why you need money? You're homeless. You don't need money. Well, you need money. You got food. You have everything. I didn't want to argue with the guy, so I just left it alone. And I added up. I'm like, okay, he's just using me now. He tried heavy. Very hard not to use me. I want to show you all the garbage can, all the garbage I brought. I filled this thing up to the top of all their trash. Then when they left here, I took more trash, another 10 bags of trash in this location, and threw it in there. They had like 10 shit buckets I threw in there. Oh my God, it smelled around here for about a day when the dumpster man come and dumped the dumpster. They were getting free water, so they had water. This guy comes in like every other day to test this water, and it's a little faucet, and they test it for bacteria and stuff. So you let them fill up their buckets, all their jugs, so they had water. So being in the right spot, but doing the right things is a good thing. And he started chopping trees. Another thing I told him not to do this. The owner of this land can come here and charge you. I just found out it used to be $50, now it's $100. Charge you $100 for each tree you cut down. So if you're the owner out here or the owner of some property and had somebody there cutting your trees, you could charge them $100 a tree. See, he damaged a lot of trees. A lot of these trees are going to get sick because him hitting it with a machete because he didn't know a goddamn thing about trees. Like, why did you do this? I mean, so that a couple other things pissed me off about the things he did is hurting and destroying shit. I need to come back out here and take all this to the dumpster. I'm going to wait for it's empty. It's full. I can't throw none of this shit away. And pick up a few items that I brought, like the bread crates and some other stuff. This is like an eyesore from out there. So I do need to get rid of the rest of this trash. And it's going to be another maybe 2 garbage bags or 3 garbage bags and maybe an hour's work of getting rid of what's here. Alright, well, I'm the Ranger, Kooky, and just want to talk to you about part 2 of the homeless people and what I've done for them. Why my channel is closed, or why all my videos are private now. The reason why Alright, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this and go to another area and talk about that. Alright, see y'all later. This is the homeless people part 2. And what I did for them and how I helped them. And I got stabbed with the biggest knife with the curvy blade. So it really hurts when they stab you. And I tell you another story about some other people that I tried to help that stabbed me also. Alright, I'll Ranger Kooky. See you later. Turned out just like the rest of them. Alright, I'm Ranger Kooky. See y'all next video.